Hello, my people. All right, so Andre back again, man. Yeah, man. So right now, I just want to touch on this very important topic called evil foundation. All right, so Psalms 11 verse 3 says, "If the foundations be destroyed, what can the righteous do?" Right. So the topic is evil foundations. All right. What is a foundation? Let's answer that question. A foundation is a structure on which something lies, right? So the better the foundation, the more that thing which lies on it will be able to withstand, um, you know, whatever might come against it. For instance, a house with a good foundation will not give in to the pressures of the hurricane and certain natural disasters, right? So we need to know that, right? So that's the definition for a foundation. So an evil foundation. Let's go straight into it. An evil foundation is a bad foundation, right? So when I say evil foundation, I mean I'm talking about persons individually, right? Or life. I'm referring to life itself. Many persons are their life is built on an evil foundation, right? When I say that, I mean when I'm talking about the ancestral history, mother and father history, right? The type of life that the ancestors used to live, type of life that their mother or their parents, grandparents, they are living or that they used to live, right? So that can greatly that if it is a negative lifestyle that your ancestors were living or lived, then it will affect you if your parents or your grandparents, if if their lifestyle was negative, believe it or not, it will affect you, the child, right? So what are the symptoms of an evil foundation? All right, so an individual with an evil foundation will find it hard, you know. In general, life will be hard for that person. In general, understand that, right? And because an evil foundation is a foundation that is riddled with curses, right? Evil covenants. When I say evil covenants, I mean satanic agreements with evil forces. So many persons are laboring under those kind of things, evil covenants, curses, right? Nothing is going on in their life, right? Nothing is going on in their marriage, in their marital life, in their financial life, right? So this is the foundation of this is the effect. These are the effects of an individual that has an evil foundation, right? So we have to address that. That needs to be addressed, right? So and also a person with an evil foundation, that person will pray, fast, and do all type of things, no result, right? No result. This is a wide topic. I would need to for you guys, in order for you guys to really get a good grasp, I would need to go deep with this topic, right? So you have many Christians nowadays, many persons, they turn their life over to God, and they are praying, they are fasting like everybody else, and yet still they are looking, and and their friends are other fellow Christians, and they are, things are happening for them. God is answering their prayers, but you might be wondering, why is it that my prayers, when I pray, I don't see any result, or is just barely a scratch on the surface? That's what I'm seeing. You might be wondering, how is it that um, you just you cannot find happiness, you cannot find peace, even as a Christian, as a child of God, right? So the thing is, you have to ask, you have to go in prayer, ask God to deal with that evil foundation, to let His fire fall upon that evil foundation and burn out everything that is speaking against you. All right. So, Lord, let your fire fall upon this evil foundation troubling my life. You need to ask God to forgive the sins of your ancestors, your parents, that has even grown to this evil foundation. The enemy setting up this evil foundation against you. Right? So what is it that or what actions bring about an evil foundation? What are the actions? Because if I don't tell you this, you might continue in the sins of your parents or your ancestors or your grandparents. Right? Building an evil foundation for your children, or cementing yourself in the evil foundation that you're already in. Alright, so these sins are sins such as idolatry. You're sacrificing to other gods. Right? There are persons doing that nowadays. They go to the Obeah man, they go to persons like those. They give their sacrifice to the idol that Obeah man served, are serving. Right? Some persons practicing polygamy, having different wives or concubines. That is dangerous. That's a dangerous practice, right? So you need to know that. So you have to stay away from what? Idolatry. Do not practice this sin of polygamy, right? You love to have different partners and having children with these different partners, right? That is what will cement a bad foundation for those children coming up, right? So it will give way to curses like the curse of family destruction, where you have siblings, they cannot agree within that family, right? There's no peace among their one another. All right. So we have to be careful how we go about consulting, um, how we go about solving our problem, going to places that we should not go to. All right. So you have to know your history. You have to know your ancestral history. What your ancestors, what is it that they used to practice? How did they gain a living or earn a living, right? And if it is, if what they have practiced during their time, if it has constitute to them setting up a bad foundation for you, then you need to go to God in prayer. And if you don't know your ancestral history, now it's the time to seek the face of God. Right? He can reveal the dark, and whatever secret it is, He knows everything. He can reveal to you what has happened and what you need to do, or you can pray to get rid of that evil foundation. All right. And more importantly, you need to we each of us need to fulfill that destiny. God has given us. He has made us for a purpose. We are here to fulfill um, that specific destiny, that specific purpose. And an evil foundation will definitely hinder a person from fulfilling their destiny. Right? So we need to know, we need to pray against that evil foundation. Right? Alright, there's a book I want to recommend to you guys. So you can go on Amazon, Kindle, and buy that book. So you can learn more about this evil foundation that we're discussing, that I'm discussing. Alright, let me show you that book. Alright. So it's an ebook you can download and you can read. And there are prayers as well in it that you can pray to release yourself from that evil foundation. Alright? Alright, let me see. So it's called Your Foundation and Your Destiny. I'm having some problem loading this book on my Kindle application. Hold on. Alright, so I'm having some problem with accessing this material. So as I said earlier, guys, you can go on the Amazon Kindle app. This book is titled Your Foundation and Your Destiny by Dr. Daniel Olukoya, Olukoye, Daniel. Alright, so go ahead and I wish you all the best. Alright, thank you very much.